Well, hello, hello, hello from Central California. Sunny and hot today, as always. Triple digits, we're into the triple digit summer now. So I got my book. I wanted to show you my page. And then, man, I have to tell you, I have the worst congestion, yeah, in my ears. I can barely, it's really bad. It's not the COVID, I don't think, because I don't have a fever. I don't really feel bad. I just have this terrible, I think it's allergies. Anyway, I'm sure you're glad you know that. Anyway, so here's the book. I got it in, and I really like it because the cardinals. I love cardinals. Why can't I have cardinals where I live? Anyway, here they are. This is a book. I'm not going to do anything. I was thinking I might, here just a second. I was thinking about, instead of writing, well, if I can find them, I don't know where they are. I don't know. No. Huh. Oh. What's this stuff? These are, oh, here we go. So, I'm not going to do, okay, I did a title page, but it's not really a title page. It's just a first page of the book. Just because I thought it would be fun, and I may or may not put it in based on how thick I think this is going to be, because this will be double for this, so, and that's one signature. So if I put the title page in, I need a, because I think Sarah talked about this, that I need the last page, you know, the back page, because it'd be an even number. So yeah, so I'm gonna play that by ear, but I wanted to show you what I've done so far. When I was looking at it, the spine just flipped right off. So, which I kind of like the spine, how it looks. I love this color green. Let's see if I have a better thingy to point. So I love this color green, and I don't mind this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's so cracked. I might I either make a bookmark out of it and or still use it and do a hidden spine, but somehow maybe make it a little teeny bit bigger. I don't know, just a little bit, because like I said, this was 1.5 inch, I think. So I don't know, we'll decide. I'm not deciding that now, but I like the colors. I liked how it looked. So here's my book. It's the Reader's Digest condensed book size, which is I was going to pull, so I was going to measure it, but this thing over here does not have inches. Here, what about this one? Okay, so this will be, so this is, it's about 7 and, I don't know, 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I kind of like that size. So anyway, I love it. So what I was going to say is, instead of having a title page, I was thinking about just putting a book plate on here. And I have lots of them from doing journals, lots. You know, I have the Timmy kind that are sort of like that, or I could do, I thought I'd have a small one like this, like that. So we'll just see. I have a round one, square ones. Where's this other one, coppery one? That's something else, I don't know. Or even like a, I don't want to cover much of it because I like the book. So I may put this on there. It could just be winter journal. I haven't decided if I'm doing winter or Christmas. To me, Christmas is in winter. So, I mean, I don't know. Christmas, winter, the wintry Christmas journal of stitchery. I don't know. So anyway, we'll decide. Like, this is pretty. It's coppery color, I think. Anyway, so I'll decide what I'm going to do with that. I haven't really decided, but yeah. So I'm just thinking, I'm not going to make that decision now. I think Sarah said you don't have to make it now, and I'm not going to. So here's my front page, my quote title page, but it doesn't have any title, anything on there of any interest. So what it is I put a bunch of fabrics together, and I put some really cool old things with holes in it under here, which I didn't know I was going to put this on, so that's what happens, right? But this was, I was making this into an ornament last year. I didn't like how something was, that's why there's some machine stitching around here. And I didn't like however it was turning out, so I just tore it apart and I threw it in my bin of just scraps. Then I thought, oh, that heart, I wanted to put that heart on here. So I went and found that, dug it out, and then I just put it on here. So, and I really like it. I like it. So, and also one of them, not this one, this is a little bit crooked. I know Sarah talked about that too. So this is the page underneath, but it's a little, and plus it's a little bit more over here. Don't look at this yet. Over here. So I'll either cut it down or let it go over to the side, cut it down this way. I don't know. It looks like there's less over here. I might cut it down here. I'm not going to do it till I put the part on that, the little piece on, so that none of this comes unraveled that I want to put on for the, I know there's words for it, to join the 4 pieces together for my bulk one, my bulk movie was down here. I did this yesterday and I sounded incoherent. I sound just as incoherent today. I might just give up, but whatever. So here's the one I did. Now, you can't see here, and I covered most of this up. The reason I chose this fabric is on the other side is darker, the way she dyed it, and it looks like a forest of trees to me. So, but then I covered so much of it up. So, you know, there you go. So what I did was, I like Sarah's idea of putting little charms on, and I had this little snowflake charm, so I put that on there. Half the stuff I have, I never wear, you know, I thought I'll put that on there. So there's a little snowflake charm. So this is the fabric, super cute, but like I said, it looks like a forest. So my idea is that this little house is sitting like just on the edge of the forest. And so, you know, there's not much going on. It's nighttime, even though there's a full moon, because it's sort of cloudy, making my story up. A little cloudy. So the house blends in. I didn't mind that because it's like wintry and cold and snowy, and it's not the same exact fabric, but it's from the same place. And I just wanted to use pretty much only these colors with accents of the red. So so anyway, so I decided to put on, since the back of the house, so there's no windows. And so at least my back of the house has no windows. And this house has no windows. I might put some smoke, I haven't decided. I might still do that. I'm thinking about that. So it's nighttime, and then I went ahead, I wanted this to differentiate between the roof and the body of the house, because you see it goes here and then over here like this. Then I decided to go ahead and hang down these red glass beads that they could be the Christmas lights. So out of the woods comes this cute little deer. It's the same deer that that Rachel, she sent it in her pack. I think on her and Sarah, I bought the winter ones. So I don't know what I guess I was thinking I'm doing winter, but I don't know. Anyway, so he came out of the forest to eat some. He's standing on a little hill here made of this lace, just other lace down here. And he stopped and looked because someone's taking a picture of him. I wanted to know, why are you looking at me? He went through some Christmas decorations somewhere. So he has on here some little, these are little colonial knots and some beads, just a few beads in there. So, and then he's got a little scarf that's tied into a bow, and then I just made little tassels on it. This is that baker's twine. And let's see, what else are we doing? We all on, I think we're on here, aren't we? Sort of on here, I hope. Yeah, I guess you could go back some more, but I think you're okay. We'll go. All right, so then this piece I found, because I picked up my room. It's all picked up right now. I don't want to do anything else creative because it's all picked up. But you know how that goes. So this piece came out, and it's a piece of wedding dress. And I wanted to keep it because it has all these little seed pearl type things. And then these, it must be pretty old because these are rhinestones that are set in a metal setting. And so I just love them. There's about 3 of them here. I have a veil that's like that too, but this isn't the veil. This was on this piece. So I didn't cut any of the piece up. I wanted to give the idea that it's a snowdrift next to the house. So then, and it has all these crystals that were on there too. So I thought, well, I put a little bit more sequins and things on the snow. It's hard to see probably, but I see it. So, and so I just sew all of those down. I really hate doing beading. I don't know what it is because I usually use, like, this stuff is so small. To put it in, you need that super small needle, and you know, it's just, don't like it. But anyway, so I sewed all this down, and then I went through and re-sewed on all of these things. I'm gonna get that out of there. So then I went through and re-sewed the things, and the way I sew them, such an annoyance. Because I've noticed that if you sew, okay, because when I would do I did all those, what do they call those old stockings I made for the family that have sequins and stuff on them. And sometimes the fabric will stretch, so then they'll get loose. So then what I do is I go through it twice like the girls do, and then I will go ahead and tie each one off with a knot on the back pretty tight. So that's a lot of work, as you can imagine. I don't like doing it because it took forever. You have to go through and do all that. So all these were re-sewed on, and all the little crystals. And so then I went ahead and put a few on the snow because I thought it looked weird without some of it on the snow. So there you go. So this is the first one. I don't know this time if I'm not going to put the prompts, I don't think, unless we just copy a tag out at the end like I did before. But I don't know that it matters. But so here it is, my little reindeer. And also the tag. So I went ahead and did a tag. I thought the tag we had to do within this month, but they said you didn't have to do it for the whole 6 months. So that's what Sarah seemed to say. So I did a tag. Maybe I'll do more tags. I don't know. It's going up here. So I made this tag. First of all, I'll show it like this. I have a feeling that Rachel sent me this embroidery inside one of the things I bought from her once, and it has a P. So I'm very excited about that. So I went ahead and put this on some just pieces of fabric, sewed it on, just did a bunch of little stitches all over, and put one of these on, which probably looks like it's barely holding on. But listen to my throat. Anyway, so yeah, I did that. And then the other one I found when I was picking up, I found this cat that was just sitting there. And I know he's a little bit of a crazy looking cat. I have to make sure I'm on there. I'm going to move you a little bit. This thing, the arm that holds us in was a little crooked. Anyway. Okay, so this is a cat. I went ahead and put him on because I like him. It's my book, right? And so I just sewed around it to put it, sew it on. There was it was all canthus stitching, and I just sewed little things in here to hold him down. I sewed around his eyes as the color that it was. I guess I could do the nose some more, but I don't know. I say. And it says, we do not remember days, we remember moments. And I love that. So somebody sent me that in a packet. You know how they send you that. I don't know if it was Rachel or if it was somebody else that I get stuff from. So so yeah, so I just made my tag, and I'll pin it on somewhere, but we don't know where yet. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm very happy with how it's going so far. It's smaller than my other one by quite a bit, and I'm happy for that. It's fine. I've been having a lot of pain in my hand. Let's go like that. Look how cute. I'm having a lot of pain in my hand, like right here. It's and it's just the hand I hold the fabric on. I'm not even using it to go through anything hard. So I'm thinking, I had this happen in the 80s when I did a lot of counted cross stitch. So I don't know. I wear a brace, but truthfully, the brace bothers me. And so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But it's been really hurting. So I'm happy to do a smaller one because I want to participate. So here we go. So there's my book. I thought I would just show that. I don't know why. And as I go along, when I get the next two done, so, because these two will go together like this. They will go together like this, like we said before. And I have a feeling I'm going to sew my piece of fabric on the outside here. Because I like that. I don't think I'm going to do it like when I talked about it. I'm not going to put the little piece in here. I'm going to sew it on the outside, and then there'll be another one on the outside here. So then I can modify the size of this one. So then I can modify this size, and then so right now if I cut it down, it's going to cause all of the sewing I did here to ravel. So I'll wait until I decide what I'm doing. So this will be like that. Then I'll have the other two like that. And then I'll show you how I'm going to put them together to make one signature. I guess by then I'm going to have to decide. I guess what I'm thinking is that when they're all done, I'll be able to see how thick this is and decide, well, so if it's like, I can multiply it times, so like if I keep this and I do a back page, then that will be 4 signatures. So then I can multiply whatever the thickness is by 4 and see how big of a spine I need. But if I decide it's going to be too thick, then I won't use this one, and then I'll just start with this page instead, like that. And then I will have to wait one more to get the 4. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, and we'll show that. I'll get a strip to go down there that, you know, makes it look nice. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking I only need, because when you do, you know, in journals, you only fold something in half and you go down the middle. So I'm thinking I'm only gonna do about probably maybe a 1/4 inch on each side. So that'd be what, a 1/2 inch. And then right in here, maybe, so you have to do them all the same. So I have to figure that out, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just do a piece that's 1 inch or so. That will give me 1/2 inch on each side, and then you fold it, and then it'll be like that. But we'll see. You know, I have to think about that more in depth when my mind can work on it. And right now, my mind's not working. So, okay, so I just wanted to say hi and just tell you what I did, and I'll be back soon. Bye.